Welcome back, Peaches. Today I'm going to be talking about something really exciting, and it's been all over Instagram, the Lip Bar Fast Face Kit. So we're going to get right into it. I have my little sheet here that lets me know that comes with it that you get your foundation, your Fast Face palette, brow gel and brown pencil, eyeliner, mascara, and a liquid matte lipstick. So Melissa had created this. She's the owner of the company. She created the Fast Face system that will streamline your beauty routine in minutes. Also, like it says here on the pamphlet, it's like you don't need a master's degree, no time, no skill set, no problem. We suggest items based on complexion so you don't have to think about what works for you. And I think this is amazing because everybody thinks you got to have, all these different palettes and, guru foundations and concealers and things of that nature in order to get the look or the face that you're looking for, or that you have to be so educated in the beauty world or, on makeup that, you can't put your own face together. But Fast Face, you can do it. Okay. So we're going to get into it. Before I use the foundation, I am going to put on a primer. And I thought that the Too Faced, let me get it, I left it over here. The Too Faced Hangover RX foundation will work really well. So let's get into it. How y'all doing today? It's good to be filming again. Gotta get back into a routine. You see, I love my glasses. I was going to put it right on my glasses. So I'm a glasses kind of girl. Are y'all glasses or y'all contacts? I just think glasses is just a great necessity. I mean, not a necessity, sorry. A necessary, like, to your face. So I know y'all can see that my face is really red. That's because I was using some new serum from my dermatologist, and I was using other products that didn't go well with it, and I wasn't thinking correctly. So I'm trying to just use the basic skincare to get my face back in order. But I don't think my face has ever been like this red, like all on my cheeks and my chin. So I like this primer. So hopefully in the future the Lip Bar will come out with a primer. They're probably already working on it. But if not, it's okay. We got plenty out there to work with. Put our hair back. All right, so the shade that I got in my kit that I thought that was going to work well for me is shade 201, and it's the first one in the honey family. Now the undertones on this is a rosy gold, and I think that maybe I should have gotten the last one in the ivory, in the clock 1. This is the first one in clock 2, but I think I should have gotten the 104 in clock 1. So, and those 104 is warm golden undertones, and I think that's what I should have gotten. But the one thing I love about this packaging is that just genius. Melissa had just streamlined everything where you open it up, you got your brush, you got your foundation, and your pump on the end. It's like easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so the pump is on the bottom and it pumps right out. And then we're going to get into applying it. Let's see here. Get me a little mirror to see. So I like to dot my foundation on first. Do y'all dot y'all's on, or do y'all just start buffing it in? I like to dot mine all over, and then I like to buff it in. So, all right, let's see what we got working here. The one thing I like about this whole system that Melissa's come out with is just that, like I always say, for like the working woman person, that this is just so nice to have, because you don't have to, there's not a whole lot you got to worry about doing. Like, everything is right here for you. And you don't have to go searching for, oh my goodness, I need this, I need that. The great thing is that they give us this this bag, and you can keep all your makeup in one bag. So you guys are gonna see this does kind of oxidize, but it's not a complete match for me. It's close, but it's not a complete match. Like, I can tell off camera that what it does, or what it looks like. But I think this might be good for me, maybe. I mean, I don't really tan in the summer, but maybe in the summertime this might work out good for me. Sorry, y'all, covered y'all up. But it's so smooth. This is a nice, tight duo fiber brush here. I do like it. I think when you are new to this type of system, it's kind of hard to get, it can be kind of hard to get used to working with a brush like this, but, you know, hey, if you don't have a lot of brushes, it's like she provided it right here for you. I hope y'all having a good day. Today is a Wednesday. It's hump day. I love hump day. It's like my favorite day of the week. And I don't even know why. I just feel like I'm so productive on hump days. Okay. It's really smooth on the skin. I really, really like that, how smooth it is on the skin. It gets around your nose really well, so you don't have build up on your nose, which is nice. So I do see some streak marks. My eyelashes have been falling like crazy this season. Normally they do when it starts to change from summer to fall. I don't know why, but probably some type of anatomy. I am going to go in with my little beauty sponge, because I feel like I got some streak marks, and we can't have that. Let me just go in and kind of, I don't have much, but enough for me to notice. Now, this foundation is like a medium coverage. It's not full coverage, but it is buildable. It's buildable. A lot comes out with one pump, so just be mindful of that. Like, you don't have to go crazy with this Fast Face foundation. One pump is like a lot. And the reason why I say that is because I am that type of full coverage girl. So I had used this foundation last week. I think it was like, was it Sunday? Before my Christian meeting. And let me tell you guys, I'm one of those people that like to kind of sleep in until I have to get up. And so this was so nice to be able to go right in and put it on quickly. And I knew it had to be like no more. I know it's probably between 7 and 10 minutes for me to put it on. But I was just like, thank goodness I had something that I can put on quickly. We got it. I think we got it. How does it look? See, there's a little bit of discoloration, so I am gonna go a shade lighter for it. All right, so now we have that done, and then she came out with concealers. Which one? This is, so there's a concealer for each shade group. So there's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, I think all the way to 6. So this is the one that's supposed to be complimentary for my skin tone. And let's see what it says on the back. This was such an awesome release, was her concealers that she just did. It says, wake up your beauty routine and conceal your blemishes with our caffeine concealer. So, and I think this is $10 on the website, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. So what it does is supposed to brighten, conceal, wake up your face, of course, nourish, hydrate, and smooth. It's medium coverage, but maximum ease. Wear with foundation or alone. So for those no makeup days, this would be good to have. No caking, no baking, no guesswork. So this is, I can attest to that. I don't really bake, to be honest with you, but hey, to have a concealer like this, it doesn't crease very much either. And I like to let my concealer kind of dry a little bit so that it can give me the best coverage. So I'm gonna try some of this. Actually, before this, I have been using the 1 o'clock one, but let's see what we're working with. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is let this dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna put some on my eyelids too. This would be a great base. I really don't use eyeshadow bases. I just use concealer. So let's kind of frame that up under my brow. My other brow. All right. Let's let this dry a little bit. So here's a sheet here that tells you all of them. shades there. Yep. They have 6 concealer shades. And I think I'm going to use both. I'm going to use the 2 o'clock that I have on now. And then I'm also going to put on the 1 o'clock. All right. Now, for this concealer, I'm going to use my sponge. Which, I'm not mad using this 2 o'clock one. But I know I want that extra brightness under my eye. Not like so stark, which I'm glad that her concealers are not like that. They're very complementary to your skin tone, to that that coverage you want under your eye. It was such a beautiful day here in Virginia. But I do miss my Michigan falls. Anybody out there from Michigan? You know, we have Michigan, I should say, now. They have the best falls. I still call it home. I am getting just a little bit of settling, but it could be just me putting on a little too much. So I'm going to go around. As far as the foundation, that is starting to, it was starting to kind of settle around my nose. So it's probably more of my fault putting on too much. So I'm going to buff that out a little bit. So it looks really nice. I do like the way it looks, but we're going to go a little bit more. And we're going to try the 1 o'clock. I do like that. It's nice. Y'all, I was so excited to try this Fast Face Kit so bad. So I was so glad to get it, be able to go ahead and purchase it and get it in the mail and try it out. Support small businesses. I think you can just build such a nice community with small business. It's like you can get more personal attention, and you know, they're able to get back to you normally quickly through email if you have any questions, or through their social media. The one thing I can say about this concealer is it's so smooth, and it feels hydrating. It doesn't feel dry at all. You know how sometimes some concealers, they can give you the coverage, but as far as the moisturizer under your eye, sometimes it lacks in that, and this one does not. It does not at all. Even though this is not my correct foundation shade, you know, looking at it, it's close, but just not close enough. It looks so pretty on the skin. It looks so pretty on the skin. All right, let's use our sponge again and go in. Y'all see that? How it blends so nicely with your, like, just on your face. It just blends out so nicely. I know y'all see me looking over and stuff. I'm trying to make sure I look right in the lens. Sometimes it's hard. I'm learning. So pretty. I like it. All right, now we got our foundation. We have our concealer. It's time to go into our Minute Finish Face Palette. And I'm in Stay Ready. So you gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay. This is what it looks like. The packaging is so beautiful. I love how big the palettes are for each one. That's really nice. Sometimes they're a lot smaller, or everything is so individualized. I like how you have this is the Born Ready face here. We have our blush and Let's Go. We have our contour here, which is Been Ready. I'm sorry. Nope. Moving on up. That's our contour. Moving on up. And then our highlight is Been Ready. That's right. We've been ready. Okay. All right. So let's get into this. I got my, in my Fast Face kit, I have my dual fiber double-ended brush, and I'm gonna go in with the smaller side for my face. That is Born Ready. And what I like to do is put my little mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna set my entire face with this. The one thing I love is that everything just melts in together so nicely. On my side of those nose. I like what Jackie Aina always says. Don't be afraid to move your nose over. Move it so that you can get in that crease. Get it nice. All right. We're done with that. Now I am going to, I think, what am I going to do next? Okay. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and do the contour, which that shade is Moving On Up. And I'm going to take my other side of my brush and use that. It's slanted, which helps. I like to get on these cheeks. I just like that nice bronzy look. So I'm not using this really as a contour. I'm using it as a bronzer. I use it to contour my nose and my chin. But that's what I use it for. Yeah, hit that double chin, y'all. Kind of blend that down. Yeah, a little bit of contour on my forehead. Let's see if we can contour that good forehead here. It looks so pretty. So pretty. Every time I think of contour, I think about like warm places like Tahiti and Fiji, and what else? Hawaii and the Bahamas. And it's so funny because I'm not really into really warm environments, but it looks so good when you watch it on TV. Girl, I'm gonna try to blend this out a little bit more on my cheeks. I kind of just placed it. I really didn't blend it out. Sorry about that. Because sometimes I'm just placing stuff. I'm not really blending it out. I just like how pigmented everything is, too. Look at that. I mean, it just melts right into the skin. I do want to say that the lip bar is vegan and cruelty-free. So if you were wondering about that, rest assured. All right. Then we're going to go through. I'm going to use a different brush for my blush. And I think that is Been Ready. No, let's go. Sorry. I want to get to that highlighter so bad. Let's go. All right, let's go. That's pretty. It's very pigmented. Y'all see that? I didn't pick up that much. But it's pigmented. But you know, I ain't mad at it. Blush is one of my favorite makeup products. Blush and I want to say highlighter are my favorites. You can smile a little bit. I know I got quite a bit on y'all, but it's okay. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna work it out. It's so pretty. And I love the foundation because it already gives your skin a nice shine and glow. I think it's gorgeous. All right, now I think I'm gonna just see if we can buff it. I mean, kind of buff it a little bit. And this foundation, it's called a foundation serum, and it does have hyaluronic acid and Irish moss extract, and I think that's why it's so hydrating on the face. I know hyaluronic acid is very hydrating to the skin. I like it a lot. All right, so now highlighter. I'll use my little highlighter brush. I'll try it out, see if it does good as my dual fiber brush that I like. We gonna hit it. How did I do? Good. Highlight these beautiful cheeks. I have very high cheekbones, but we're gonna get into it now. Okay, I see why people like to use this kind of brush. Y'all see it? Because it kind of diffuses. It doesn't put on too much foundation on the face. I mean, too much highlighter on the face. But I guess I like to go in because I think I like a lot of highlighter. I'm just gonna be honest. I really think I do. I think too, I'm a person that the reason why I don't use these fan brushes too much is because I need a little bit more weight to my brushes. So, but I see why people use them. Y'all know what the one thing I forgot to do was to set my eyelids. Let's go back and set these eyelids. With my with the face powder. Okay. I'm putting this a little bit more highlighter. I love it. And a little bit on the nose. There we go. And put a little bit up here. Just trying to hit those spots. I kind of want that face glowing, you know? Okay. All right. So, look guys, we're almost done. All right, so now let's move on to the eyes. So our face is done. We're good to go. Now I'm going to go in with for the brows. It's a 2-in-1 you get 2-in-1 quick draw brow gel and pencil. It's called the Highbrow. All right. I'm going to do the pencil first. I'm going to take my handy dandy little brush here and brush out these brows. Let's get the brows brushed out. So we know our brows are supposed to be like they're not probably sisters but not twins. So we're gonna make sure we keep that together. Brush them out. And then we're going to, sorry guys, I got a little medical situation over here. Let me pull my sleeve up. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna actually outline my brows, and I'm going to fill them in. I'm gonna fill them in very lightly. So I did hear people say that, oh, this brow pencil is really hard, but it's like, you know, you don't have to be a savage with everything. Just sit here and just lightly feather it on in. You know, you don't have to just go in and just be so harsh with your products. Just lightly feather it in. It's okay. It'll be fine. And you know what? If you don't like it, you know, then you don't like it. But I think this is really nice. Sorry, y'all hear me dropping everything. And I think it just frames the face so beautifully. That's the one thing I love about brows. It just frames your face so beautiful. I'm just kind of feathering it out so it don't look like, you know, I just drew it on. So now you can see the difference between the two. This is lovely. I'm very, very impressed. Okay. Brows on deck. All right. So now you guys are probably wondering, well, you know what? The Fast Face Kit doesn't come with a eye palette. You are correct. However, what I did was I purchased their Island Gyal eyeshadow kit that she came out with, Justine Skye, the lip bar did. And look how beautiful. So I have used this already before, just to let you guys know, but look at those colors. Aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful. So this, they don't really match on the back, but we're gonna try and do this. The bronzer, the bronze shimmery shade is Bear With Me. This beautiful deep purplish burgundy Bordeaux color is Island Gyal. And this nice vibrant purple is Ultraviolet. And then this other bronzy, more neutral bronze color is Juju. So what I'm going to do first, though, that I thought would be good is to put, use a Fast Face palette. And I'm going to use the contour as a transition shade first. And I'm going to put this all over my lid. I mean, it's just beautiful how it just puts it right on there. Nice and pigmented. You don't have to do a whole lot of work with it. All right. So it's placed on, and then I'm just going to use a buffing brush just to kind of buff it out. Now, I do have like hooded eyes, so although y'all see that I took this really high, don't worry, it's going to be all right. I'll fix it later. But I'm just going to kind of buff it out. All right. And now, I'm going to take that same brush, and I am going to go in with this one, Island Gyal. I'm gonna go in with Island Gyal up there. Just gonna buff it in. We place it here on the outer corner of the eye. And I'm gonna, just do that on both eyes. Are y'all a protective styling type of person? I'm enjoying these braids. They're really pretty. All right. So for me, with my eyes, because they are hooded, I do go above the lid just to give it a more effect so that people can actually see the work, see what colors I'm using. Sorry, y'all. I drink coffee, so sometimes it makes me burp. All right, I'll clean that up. I just use my dual-ended brush to clean that up. And then I'm gonna fix this other eye. Just use what I have on and kind of blend that out. I'm just bringing it in, softening up those edges. I think I might take another brush and kind of buff out those edges. Yeah, that one seems to have more. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then I'm gonna take, I think Juju, which is this bronzer color right there. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use the same brush and just go right on top. Give us some shimmer on the lid. And I'm gonna take that, it's gonna be like in my inner corner to like the middle. See if I can get a little bit more on here. These eyeshadows are so soft. I love it. I think that's really pretty. What y'all think? So, I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot, you know, this ain't like, you know, I'm coming to get it to them, but I'm just doing a little something, something. This is definitely a nice, like, date night look that you can do. Because it's like you giving it to them, but you know, it's a little tease. It's just so pretty. They're so soft. You don't have to, I don't feel like you have to work really hard either. You know how some are like, it's hard to sometimes to get like a shadow that doesn't have a lot of fallout or kick up, and it's nice and soft where you don't have to work as hard to keep dipping in. But I'm just doing it because I'm just only getting just a little bit at a time, and I'm building it up. Like I said, I'm only going to like the middle. I think that's really pretty. All right, so now I'm going to take another brush. Let me see. I just need something to kind of blend out my edges. All right, I'm gonna take this one. It's like a little blending brush right here. Blend out my edges so they're not so harsh. Just blend, 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 blend. That's pretty. If y'all have not tried this Justine Skye and lip bar palette, you guys should really pick it up right now. It's on sale for $15. I think you guys are gonna really, really, really like it. And the great thing I love about this palette is that it doesn't matter if you are of a lighter skin tone or a deeper skin tone. It works for everybody. All right, so I think we got it. Blend, blend, blend. Here we go. I think that's pretty. All right, now we're going to go back into our face palette and give ourselves a little bit of under the brow highlight. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little. Okay. I think that looks really nice. So I'm gonna go back into my my dual brow and gel, my brow gel and eyebrow setter, and I'm going to set my brows. Just a little bit. And this way then my brows stay in place. That looks really good. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Move these beautiful braids out of the way. And the great thing is when you're choosing your kit, right? So first of all, you choose, ooh, I got a little bit of the brow gel on my underneath, but that's okay. It'll be all right once it dries and I can get it off. Is that once you choose your foundation shade, it'll let you choose your lip, and I think your your brow pencil, and I think also lets you use your eyeliner. So you get your liquid lipstick, you can choose your brow pencil and your liner. Now the one thing that I do know is that I have to be careful with for me is that I can go a little overboard with this gel. And I don't want my eyebrows to be too dark, but I'm gonna let them dry a little bit. And if I feel like I need to buff them out a little more, then I will. So, but this is what we're looking like so far. Okay, next we're going to go in with our eyeliner. I like to do my eyeliner before my mascara so that my pencil doesn't get wet or anything. So this one is straight grinding, okay? Because that's what we do. We straight grind. So I am going to line my bottom lash line here, and I'm going to kind of buff it out a little bit. And I'll be honest, I normally do not wear eyeliner, but hey, sometimes you gotta be a little fancy. So, and I'm gonna buff that out. I kind of put on a little heavy, and then I'll buff it out. So I can like diffuse it so it's not too harsh. And I'm gonna use a different brush for that. I really need more of a stiffer brush, so I think what I'm gonna do is use this other end of my spoolie and kind of blend it out. Okay, so I do see I got a little bit of fallout from my eyeshadow, but it's okay. You can just buff it away and it'll be fine. I'm gonna clean up a little bit here real quick. Yeah, just a little bit. Not a lot of fallout, just a little bit. All right, let's get back to blending this out. That's pretty. I want something a little softer. I think I'm just gonna, what is this kind of brush? It'll work. This is just like a blending brush, but I'm gonna still use it to kind of buff it a little bit. It's coming out nicely. I know a lot of people might just like leave this line the way it is, but that's just not for me. I like things a little more softer as much as I can. Hopefully my eye won't water as much. Let's try it. This end here. My eye already started watering a little bit. It's okay, girl. We got paper towel. We're good to go. So, this is what we're looking like. So, I am going to get my mascara now. So, but by the way, this came with a lippy, right? But it's Lady Boss's, and I chose this for a reason. But because of the eye look I have, I think I'm just going to wait on this, but I'm going to use something else from the lip bar. All right, so we got our Lash Flash Strengthening Mascara with green tea extract. I have tried natural mascaras or like vegan mascaras before, and this wand is beautiful. I got too much in my hand. Let me show y'all the wand so y'all can see what it looks like. That wand lets me know I'm going to get some volume out of this, but it's really pretty. I like it. As far as like the design of it, I shouldn't have said pretty, but I know that it's going to give my lashes what I need. It's going to give my lashes the lift. So we got lift coming up. I like to just take my time with these. I know I probably should have used a lash curler. I really don't use lash curlers anymore, but I probably should have, just to give it the best look possible. I'm gonna try to go underneath here. Yeah, pull them up. Sorry, excuse me. All I did was drink a few sips of coffee today. That's it. Not really much of any. Hit that bottom lash. I saw somebody today on a makeup artist that was on the Lip Bars live today. She was so good at getting her bottom lashes, where you can tell she didn't have, you know, a whole bunch of mascara on the bottom of her lashes. All right, let's go to this other one here. So sometimes what I like to do to give it some lift too is take it from the root and then just wiggle it up. From the root and wiggle up. And that helps too. See, I just made a mistake. So I'm gonna let that dry too, and then I'll wipe it off. That's all that extra blinking. Another trick that I've learned is that so that you don't have to have lines in your forehead, lift it up. Lift up your mirror and let your mirror do the work for you, not you do the work. Okay, we're gonna hit that bottom lash line if I can ever stop. I stop water. So what I was gonna say about using natural mascaras is that ones I've used before, they use like coal and oil, and it just gets all over the place. But with this one, what I've noticed is that it doesn't do that. And it just smudges, like, you know, before you know it, you got raccoon eyes. It's like, wait a minute. I didn't leave the house looking like this. And I've been waiting for another natural mascara to help me out here. Do I make too much of a face, y'all? I feel like my eyeliner is lacking on my left side here. I might have to give myself a little bit more. So y'all see I only dipped it in here one time. So that one time did all that work. I think I'm gonna go for a second coat. And the great thing about this mascara is that, you know, I'm not even using a lash primer. And it looks so good. Come on, y'all. Work with me. There we go. Okay. I'm waiting for this one part to dry. And then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go back and do my straight grinding on this side. Give it a little bit more. Seems like you could use a little bit more. I'm just like kind of like dotting it on in between these lashes. Yeah, I feel like it looks a little bit better now. All right, and I'm going to see if I can get this, what's called to come off. If it's dry. Oh, there we go. See, it's coming right off. Then you don't have to ruin your makeup. Yep, it's coming right off. I got a little bit more to get, but it's coming off. Underneath. Yep. And right off. I don't know if y'all could see that or not, but it was like black flakes. Okay, so I'm creasing just a little bit, so I'm gonna go back in and buff it back out a little bit. Underneath. It's so fine, you can barely tell. And I think it's because it's the consistency of the concealer. It's like I could barely see it. Barely. Barely see it. And then I'll just take my brush on that one side again and put just a little bit, not a whole lot. I'm not gonna go crazy, but just a little bit more powder on it. Oops. I'm not used to having liner underneath my eyes, so I was like, oh, I went a little too far up. Okay, that's good. Okay, y'all, how'd that look? Good, right? Okay, last step. We done did everything else, and the last step will be lips, right? So, what I am going to do is, remember I said I was going to stick with the lip bar, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to stick with the Girl Boss gloss, which I am so excited about. I think this is such a pretty shade. I'm not a gloss kind of girl, but when I saw this, I was like, yes. And then Melissa, the owner of Lip Bar, when she had put it on and everything, and even though she's in a cinnamon family, it looked gorgeous on her, and I knew it was going to look gorgeous on anybody. So this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? I love it. It's so shimmery. It's like, goodness gracious. There's like flecks. You can just see like yellow and green and pink and fuchsia. To me, and a little bit of purple shift to it too. So I'm going to take off this like little lip balm I have on and put it on for you guys. All right. This is, You know, I love that. It's so smooth. So let's say, hey, you just running, right? You got to go. You got to get to work. You got meetings, you know, got to get the kids. You want to look presentable. Throw on some girl boss. And you set. It's not sticky. It's very creamy. It's very moisturizing. To me, lip gloss is so hard to get right on the first try. And it's like she did that. Uh-oh, kids tearing it up outside. I love this. So good. We done. Y'all like it? Let's take off this. Let's get our braids down. Give them a look. I love it. All right, real quick. So, what did I like the best about this whole fast face kit? Can I be honest? I liked everything. Everything in this kit is amazing. Remember, the concealer does not come with the kit, but you can buy it separately for $10. Okay, and you don't have to buy two. I bought two because I knew those were the shades that I wanted to, for my face. So you don't have to do two. I love everything about this foundation. If you are a full coverage girl, no problem. Go ahead and get it. It's buildable. It looks nice. It still looks skin-like. You don't have to worry about, to be honest, to be caking up. Just remember, start with one pump first, because that normally covers the whole face. And if you need to, you know, do like a little half pump just to get certain spots on your face, go for it. But other than that, you got it. The finished face, I love. Yeah, Minute Finish Face. Great palette. It has everything you need in it. You good to go. One of the stars of the show, this double-ended dual fiber brush is amazing. And I see why this brush sells out separately, because it's so good. It's like I want to go and order like 2 more just so I can have it for my fast face kit and I don't have to use any other brushes. Love it. The straight Grindin eyeliner, I like that too. This was so nice. And like I said, everything is so pigmented. This is all you need for your eyeliner. I like brown because it's not so harsh on the eyes. But if you want to do black, you can do black as well. And the mascara was really good. I like that. I like the whole kit. The dual 2-in-1 brow gel and brow pencil. This is really nice. I don't have the cap right now, but I have it, but I just don't have it on here. This is really nice. I really like this. To be honest, I don't feel like you actually have to use both. I think you can just use one and be good to go. You don't need them both. But I love the pencil part. To me, it's like, although it's heavy, this is what I needed. I'm so glad because it takes just a few strokes of this and you're good to go. You don't have to bear down with it and keep going over your brows. A few strokes, use your spoolie, brush it out, you're good to go. So I want to say that I am so happy for this lip bar kit. It's amazing. The only thing I wish I had the black bag of this, not the clear bag, but that's okay. And bonus item, this Justine Skye and lip bar eyeshadow palette is so nice. You can use it so many different ways. I used it for my eyes, but if you want to use any of these colors for like blush or anything like that, or I'm not sure. I think it'll be too much for a bronzer. But you could use Juju, I guess, if you that kind of gal. If you want to, you can use Juju or Bear With Me, which is this color here. Bear with me. As far as a bronzer, if you like, or on the cheeks or blush. So I think this is a great palette. So I hope you guys enjoyed being with me today with the lip bar. I love my fast face, even though I took my time, but I just really like to be into the products, so that I can just get a full feel of what I like and if it's working for me or not. So hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Bye.